Bendición Alafia, your favorite conquistador, back with another video. I'm just busting these videos out. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good on this Monday morning. I hope everybody having a good time too. A good day, feeling blessed, feeling prosperous. You got food in your stomach, a roof over your head, you know, a pillow under your head when you sleep. What more can you ask for, you know? You're rolling out these videos. Butter me up because I'm on a roll, baby. Let's do this. So I wanted to talk about the pros of doing an Elegua video. I hope you've already watched the cons, and I hope it stirs up discussion. So let me jump into it. So number one, in no particular order, but a pro of doing a video on how to attend Elegua. I discussed all the moral repercussions and the backlash that could happen. Watch those videos. So a pro is showing something accurate on the internet and having it how to attend Elegua, so that when someone wants to know, they type in how to attend Elegua, my video pops up, and I can be that light that I was talking about in my past videos, where in all the darkness and all the bullshit videos out there, there's at least one that I know. I definitely want to research, because I can't be the only one. There's got to be someone who did a proper how to attend Elegua. But as of now, I'd be the one YouTuber properly showing this is how you attend an Elegua, because I know it's described in books, but there's nothing like a visual. I'm a visual person, so yeah, it dispels information. As simple as that. This is what you do. This is where you put Elegua. This is where you place them within the household. These are alternate places where you can put them in the household, because some people, you know, maybe they're roommates with someone and they can't have them behind the door, and they have them instead of a closet or wherever. You know, there's a traditional place to put Elegua within your household. Oh, maybe if you can't put them there, well, here's other places you can. This is how you give water. This is how you give rum. This is how you give smoke. This is how you hold a cigar. This is how you can, an alternate way you can hold a cigar, because there are two ways. This is, I'm not going to be showing, this is how you throw obi there. Like, wow, I'm not, as a I know I'm going to get backlash for how to attend a Elegua video. I'm not trying to freaking blow up my world. Hell out of here. No videos on divination. I could talk about it, but I'm not going to be like, you're going to do this, guys, and you're going to have people throwing obi to cement Amazon heads. I can't wait to do that video. But yeah, just dispelling the misinformation that's being regurgitated by people that get taught by bullshit artists, and then they make a YouTube video and get 9,000 hits on their bullshit video, and you got the blind leading the blind. Because I can't get too upset at these people at the same time, because they honestly believe that what they're doing is correct. So you don't get upset at a blind man for stepping on your shoes. These people, when they do things, this is what you feel like, wow, with. These are the kind of candles you do with him. This is the sigil that you can use with him. This is you can clean him with Florida water. You can, whatever. They think that what they're doing is right. And so to do a video on how to attend Elegua would just help and be that light within the darkness. And if someone can see my video, they see a bunch of theirs, and then they see mine, and they have to have discernment and say, am I gonna do it the way this El Conquistador channel guy does it? He doesn't, he only got 850 subscribers. This other guy's got 1,300. I'm gonna go with him. Bueno, then do things wrong. Use discernment when you're learning from people from YouTube. And I say it again, don't take my word for it. Do not take anything that I say, that I do, even my music videos. Show all this content to your godparent. I don't care if you say, oh, in the comment, what you're saying is all true and it really resonates with me. If you have a godparent, run everything that I'm saying through the filter of your godparent. Find a credible, righteous, upstanding, with character, and knowledgeable godparent. Yubon, Yubona, Padrino, madrina, babatobi, yatobi, babalao. Okay? Ugh. That's embarrassing. For those of you who know me personally, you're going to get a good laugh out of that. Oh, damn dog. Okay, so number 2, that leads me, when I'm talking about godparents, that leads me into the next pro, understanding that there are people out there, and I've gotten comments from you, there are individuals out there who have no godparents. And I totally understand that sometimes the only sources that you have to guide you are YouTube and books and the internet. I totally understand that. And that's a big reason why I want to do this video. There are people that had a godparent at some point. Oh God, that's so embarrassing. But I'm keeping it in because I'm a real one. Hell out of here. I'm not starting this freaking 6-minute video again. Hurry up and make, carajo. Damn dog. You're gonna get a laugh out of this one. This is how you know I'm a real one. This is how you know I'm real, because ain't no editing shit in here. This is just dale. Okay, so what the hell was I saying? Let me get my train of thought. Let me get my train back on the track. Good. There are people out there without any godparents. I have been there. I know what it's like to have a love for tradition, a love for Risha, Palo, Sansei, 21 Divisions, Voodoo, whatever. I know what it's like to have a passion for it and having no one to guide you. There are people out there, and I remember what I'm saying. Maybe you had a godparent at some point in your life, and then that relationship, for some reason, maybe you became estranged. In my case, simply my padrino, avocha, Kinkamache, he just lives far. He has a life of his own. I have a life of my own. I go to work. At that point, I was going to school. He was like freaking far, like Brooklyn or Queens or something. I'm in North Jersey. It would take like 2.5 hours. And with my driving, 3 hours to get to him. Shit. And there are people, that's my reasoning. But communication's a two-way street. You should be communicating with your godparent, and your godparent should be communicating with you. Don't be having a million godkids if you can't take care of them and guide them. Teach a man how to, this is for all the godparents out there, teach a man how to fish. Don't keep giving him the fish. That's another topic. But, I totally understand. I've been there where I wanted to learn all the Look at Me songs. But, I have a life. My godparent has a life. Totally. There are people that they have a godparent, but something happens. And now there's a rift. And they say, you're not a part of this house anymore. You have people that get kicked out of their house for bullshit reasons. You have people, I know a story where a good friend of mine, she was initiated in a tradition. And without telling her, the godparent upped and straight up moved without saying anything. But she took her money and had the ceremony done mostly correct. And then left. There are people that go through stuff like that. And they're like wondering, okay, so how am I supposed to take care of my spirits that you just gave me? You gave me a car and I don't know how to drive this thing. I totally get there. And, I have experienced that. I'm not going to be specific out of, just respect, but, I know what it's like to be initiated in a tradition and have it be done right, be taught nothing. And when I do ask questions, then it's always vague and you're not getting invited to certain ceremonies to learn, and it sucks. It straight up sucks. Like, I spent my money and time. I worked my ass off to get this money so I can do the ceremony, make the exchange of owo and dinero and money so I can receive something to give me more alignment in my life spiritually and mentally, emotionally. And then you up and leave? You don't want to talk to me no more? You don't freaking invite me to certain ceremonies that I need? I've been there. I totally get that. And that's a big reason why I want to do a video to how to attend Elegua, because there's people out there that got their Elegua and they don't know what the hell to do with them. They have this head, and you know, even if it was done right, and you should go to a priest and find out, is this a legitimate Elegua, Orgun, or Trociosun? You know, that I will tell you know other horror stories, like another video of people freaking finding shit inside of Eleguas. You know, there's secrets, secretos, encarga that go inside of making an Elegua. And there are horror stories of things that don't go inside of an Elegua being inside of an Elegua and passing it off as Eleguas. It's crazy, guys. And so there are people out there that receive things and they don't know how to, you know, quote unquote, work the ocha. You know, the Orishas, they're not your slaves. You know, they don't need you. They're energy. Whether you give them an animal or not, Ochun is still the river, Yemaya is still the ocean. They don't need us. You know, on the contrary, we need them, you know, because they're energy. They'll go on. Us, you know, they're immortal beings. They don't need your prayers. They don't need nothing. But we receive them, and it guides us and aligns us spiritually in our lives if it is part of your Ori. Because not every tradition is part of every. Not everybody's meant to be a part of every tradition. Not everybody's meant to be crowned. A whole other subject. But there are people like that. They get initiated into something and their godparent just dips. Or they start to get the ball rolling and something happens. Maybe there's a fallout. You know, because just because someone's crowned or they're an elder, they're your godparent, they should still be respecting you. They shouldn't be taking advantage of you. They shouldn't be only helping you when your money is up, and then all of a sudden, oh, the muerto me dice, you know, my guy told me you gotta receive this and this and this. Oh, word, Luz y Progreso. How much is that thing gonna cost me? Oh, papi, solamente give me 2,000. I'll fix you right up. That's not a godparent, yo. If you know, and that's just a whole lot of video topics. You know, a godparent should be guiding you. And if you don't have that, you know, so for whatever reason you don't have a godparent, you live in an area, there's a guy that I'm talking to, you know, God bless him, and he lives in an area of the country where there's just simply not an Orisha community. Where I live, there's not an Orisha community. That's why you don't see my ass at tambores and whatnot. I live in a white neighborhood. You know, I have to go to freaking Newark and Union City and Jersey City and the Bronx and to go to tambores and guidos and stuff. You know, and he happens, you know, he has a love and the okokan for ocha. And he's learning. And I told him, like, dude, I'll look around. There's been a few people, not too many, like 3 or 4, when they say, hey, yo, I'm looking for a house. And I go around and I take out time out of my day to find them, hey, is there a credible priest or priestess? And I guided, there was a young woman, God bless her. We don't stay in contact. She doesn't hit me up. But I guided her to a good house. And I asked questions to find out the credibility. I spoke to a godchild of his. And I spoke to him personally. And even a family member of mine, I asked around because she asked, hey, is there anywhere that I can go? And I said, you know what? You're in the Bronx area. Let me see if I can guide you to someone. And I asked around, you know, so getting that credibility. But I keep getting off topic. It'd be nice to do a how to attend Elegua video because there are people out there, for whatever reason, do not have godparents. And all they have to rely on is YouTube, books, and the internet. And the little bit of tidbits if they happen to come in contact with a santero. But when you're at a tambor or something, the last thing they want to be asked is a bunch of questions. And I'm a kind of person that will ask questions again and again and again and just soak up all the nuggets of knowledge. And you know, I totally get that, you know. So, you know, I've been there. I know what it's like and it sucks. So to be that person that shows you how to properly take care of your Elegua, I know it'd be a really big blessing to people that don't know how to attend their Elegua. They got something, they don't know how to use it. And again, to do that kind of video is something for people that actually have an Elegua. If you don't have an Elegua, then you watch it, you observe it, you understand it, you absorb the knowledge from a cultural standpoint, from a historical standpoint, from a religious standpoint, a spiritual standpoint. But it's nothing that you can actually do because you have no business doing it. I think that's it. People guidance, generation, godparents. Yeah, that's it. Dispelling misinformation. And there are people out there with zero guidance. They get an Orisha and the godparent dips. They get an Orisha and there's a falling out of the relationship. And it's a shame. So I hope this provokes discussion amongst those who do have Orisha and those who don't have Orisha. I think I've done a good job explaining the pros and cons. Although, I came up with 3 cons and 2 pros. The cons obviously weigh out the pros. But on a level of the pros, the 2 pros I do have are powerful pros. Being someone to put out correct information out there. And for the people that simply don't have guidance. And people are hungry. And when I say that, I was speaking to a god, an abude of mine over in Texas. If he watches this, shout out to you, man. You know who you are. Texas, Houston. And he was saying, I think that'd be something that a lot of people would like because there's so much misinformation out there. And there's just so much misinformation, guys. And people out there that have no guidance. And a lot of stuff is getting regurgitated. That's inappropriate. That's wrong. Yeah. So, I know you guys get my point. So comment, drop a like. Oddly enough, there's always on most of my videos, I be getting 1 dislike. I get 100, 200 views on a video, and there'll be 1 dislike. Everybody likes it, and there's 1 dislike. So I don't know. I got a hater out there. Please identify yourself so we can have a discussion. Or do I just have someone following me and they just put a dislike? Oh, he just dropped word. El Conquistador dropped another video. Bloop, and not even watch the video. Just, I hate that guy. Oh, God. You can't be a part of these traditions without ruffling feathers, I joke around and say when it comes to these traditions, if I was going to speak specifically about Ocha, everybody knows everybody. Everybody hates everybody. And yet everybody's got a smile on their face. Ay, ¿cómo está? Ay, bendición. Mafori vale, mamá. Mafori vale, papá. Ay, ¿cómo? Ay, ven. Ven a mi casa, yada, yada. Y cuando sale, ay, coño, mira. Que esta mierda. Que come mierda. It's so messed up, but, it's charming. That's a charming facet. Oh, God. So, bendición, alafia, and, let's have a discussion about this, guys. El Conquistador over and out.